Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Nurse Mark and the Green Nurse Daily Dose of AFA.
Where we bring you hope and inspiration for growth and healing so you can start your day off the AFA way. And in case you've forgotten what that is, we're going to remind you every single day. Mark?
Every single day. You're absolutely fucking amazing. You are absolutely amazing.
Just the way you are. Just the
Just
way
the
you
way
are.
you are.
Yep. Be right here,
Yeah.
right now, present in all of your humanity. And here
Yes.
we are. We're going to remind you, we're going to give you little tips and tricks. Mark
Mhm.
wrote a book. Okay. Absolutely fucking amazing. Living a life you love.
Yes.
You got to check it right down there in the link.
Oh,
Right
yeah.
there. Guys, got to
Oh,
look at
yeah.
that. It is a bestseller. And Mark does the daily love, which he's going to do in just a minute. Every day you could get a message on your phone that clicks to a link that's going to let you hear some love first thing in the morning. I love it.
Oh, that's right. Except for this morning, because I just rolled out of bed just this second. I rolled over and looked at the clock and said, "Oh man, yeah, good melatonin, baby, good melatonin." You know what?
Ooh, that
I'll
is
take a good
good.
night's sleep. I will take a good night's sleep.
Yeah,
So
me too.
the daily love's coming out after this, but here it is. Here it is for today. The daily love for today is about boop, 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 prosperity. Uh,
Ooh.
I create space for prosperous living.
Yes.
It's really simple. Here it is, right here in the first sentence. If I want to welcome something into my life, I need to create the conditions necessary for it to manifest.
Ooh.
That is
All
the
right.
story of my life, absolutely to a T. Where I am right now in my life, Sherry, and I don't know about you, I think it's true for you too. Where I am in my life right now, I had to do all of the things that I did prior to this in order to create the space for the opportunity and the possibilities to appear.
There
Like
you
the
go.
old me, this life would never have appeared because I wouldn't have thought that it was possible.
That makes total sense. And
Yeah.
it's interesting too. So when you're creating the conditions for what you want to manifest, you
Mhm.
have to remember that your mindset, how you're feeling, how you're being in the world is going to determine how that manifests. And the other thing too that's interesting that I like to think about when I think about prosperity is
Mhm.
prosperity isn't always just about money. Okay.
No,
So money
no.
makes trust me, we all love money, but the
We do
prosperity,
all love money,
yeah, there's
but
nothing wrong with loving money.
honestly, Sherry, money is all up here. Money doesn't
Yes.
exist out there. It's all in your head. Like
Yes,
that, take
exactly.
take a dollar bill. It's a perfect example. I love this. Take a dollar bill, right? What is it? You look at it,
Piece
people
of
say, "Oh, it's a dollar bill." Well, actually, no, it's just a piece of paper. They printed
we
a bunch of
put
shit on, but we all agree that it's a dollar.
money,
Like,
right?
we all agree that's why it's worth that. Other than that, it's
Yes.
just a piece of paper. So where's it all reside? Beep. So yeah, prosperous life is all about mindset. And a lot of it really hinges on gratitude. So if you're
Oh,
grateful for what you have in your life and for where you are and what it's all about, when you're grateful, you're creating the space for more of that to arrive in your life.
I totally 100% agree with you,
Yeah.
because it's almost as if you're giving thanks and gratitude for something that's shown up.
Yep.
And boy, doesn't it want to keep coming back to you when you are loving it and thanking it and and asking to continue. So it's really prosperity, creating the conditions. And I'm not going to
Yeah.
lie, cannabis has
Hmm.
helped me to change a lot of those thoughts
Yeah.
around what it means to be prosperous.
Hmm.
That we tap into those different areas of our brain, spiritual principles.
Right.
Cannabis has opened up
Right.
perception
And we
and
talk.
helped me to emotionally process things from a different place.
Yeah. Yeah. Completely. And we talked about it before. It's that quote from the Bible: "Those who have more will be given." Right. And I always thought, well, that's not very It's not very
Fair.
fair. I mean, to those who have, more is going to be given, and those who don't, well, that's what this is about. It's about having that prosperity mindset. It's about being grateful for what you have, and then more will be given. More will
Yeah.
show up.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Oh,
today,
good stuff. Juicy. Love it.
yeah. So
Prosperity.
self-care today. Self-care. I think self-care today was I slept until like just a minute ago, which is way unusual. My sleep patterns are challenging at times, right? Last night was a great night's sleep. Today, I'm just gonna rest and relax.
There you
At work
go.
today,
Let that,
I'm
there you go.
just
You
relax.
let that solid night's sleep ground into your body to provide
Yeah.
that the restoration that you need to just
Oh yeah.
keep
Mhm,
going. Mark, you're
mhm.
absolutely fucking amazing. And I
You
want you to
too,
rest
Sherry.
today.
Oh yeah.
So,
So, what's your self-care for today?
so
What's
my
your
self-care today is going to start at 9 a.m. I'm really excited. I got Green Nurse Michelle, Green
Mhm.
Nurse Carrie Lee, Green Nurse Denise, and we're going to do a live in the Green Nurse community. We're going to do some energy healing because we truly feel that
Yeah.
it's really important. It's progressive, it's new, but it's been around for a long time, and we want to share it with
Mhm,
you all. So
mhm.
I'm going to tap into the consciousness and bring in those frequencies, and we're going to use this little machine called Healy. So it's going to be a healing kind of a morning for me.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that works. Well, here we are, folks. Fun Friday. So we had some health awareness themes for February, Sherry.
Yes. And
Mhm.
we're going to talk about teeth today. It's
Yeah.
actually Children's Dental Health Month, but we're going to get into recommendations for all humans, not just children. So the American Dental Association sponsors Children's Dental Health Month to raise awareness about the importance of oral health. And so honestly, it's not too late to take care of your choppers. So this year's slogan, right, is water. Just think about how amazing water is. Water is nature's drink. So we want to encourage more water, less juice, less milk, less soda, brushing and flossing, and regular checkups.
I think if that's the single most important healthy thing that I've done in the last 10 years, 20 years, is that I gave up drinking soda.
Yeah.
And you know what? I love my root beer.
I love my root beer.
My root beer, and I haven't had probably 10 years anyway. And that was a
Yeah,
huge
it's so funny. I went out with my daughter, one night, and they're old. One of my daughters is 21, so she can drink, and they're all ordering, drinks, and my son ordered a soda, and then they said to me, Sherry, what are you going to have? And I go, I'm going to splurge tonight. I'm going to have a ginger ale, and literally the same. I don't, I drink a lot of water, infused water, lots of teas, a lot of adaptogens, mushrooms, mushroom teas. So it's really about keeping that oral health. And the reason why it's so important too, I want people to know, because sometimes what happens when you start to use cannabis, and this happened to me, because you got to look at my choppers. They're pretty nice.
Yeah.
So when I first started using cannabis, I got dry mouth. All
Mhm.
right. And so we're going to talk
Yep.
about the science behind dry mouth, or xerostomia, which is a really, really interesting concept. But I didn't realize the first year that I started using cannabis, I got 2 cavities. And this is me not having cavities for years.
Right.
So
Mhm.
what we need to do, if you're an adult consuming cannabis, you may get dry mouth, right? So it's important to take care of that dry mouth to prevent those dental caries and the gum disease. So
Mm.
what's the science behind it, Mark?
Woo, here we go. Science on a Friday. Oh, love it.
Just a little bit, just a tiny bit.
So listen,
Cotton mouth.
cottonmouth, xerostomia. It's not caused just by smoking it, okay? Similar results with vaping, capsules, edibles, oils, tinctures. However you're getting into your body, getting it into your body, it's going to have this effect possibly. So we
Right.
have cannabinoid receptors in the salivary glands, and they're responsible for this effect. So
Yeah.
some experiments showed that the CB1 and CB2 receptors at specific locations in the mouth It was discovered in this study that our own internal endogenous cannabinoid, anandamide, attaches to these receptors, resulting in hyposalivation, decreased
Right.
saliva.
There you go.
And so our own body produces anandamide, and so that's one that THC mimics, right?
Yes.
And the
Yes.
cells in the salivary glands use the ECS to signal feedback that inhibits the overaccumulation of saliva in the mouth. And so
Right.
when a person consumes, the receptors bring about a drop in saliva production, causing the mouth to feel dry.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Here's
Yeah.
another cool one. When we talk about, we have receptors. So we have cannabinoid receptors on all of our organ systems, our immune system, and at the neurotransmitter junction site. So here we go. CB1 modulates the flow of saliva. Okay. CB2 influences the consistency and the content of saliva, such as sodium, right? So we have cells in our salivary glands that synthesize that molecule, anandamide, that's very similar to THC.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's important. So it just kind of makes sense. It's back to the microdosing, right? So if you macrodose, trust me, I've woken up with, I felt like I have little cotton socks on my teeth, so, right? That's the best way I can explain it, right? And so basically consuming cannabis in a way that is going to keep your oral hygiene healthy. So dry mouth, which is interesting. A lot of people think that dry mouth is caused by dehydration, right? Dehydration can contribute to dry mouth, but it's not necessarily the cause.
Right. Right. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Here's some cool ones. Here we go. You ready?
Ready.
If you don't take care of your teeth, it can lead to oral health problems that could also lead to other systemic health challenges.
Systemic health problems.
Yeah. Like how many people out there that have to take antibiotics before they go to the dentist because of the fear of bacteria going into their mouth and that could affect their heart.
Right.
You know, so it's.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally true.
Totally true. Okay. Yeah. Side effects in the mouth associated with cannabis consumption. And this can all be prevented. Trust me. I got some tips and tricks we'll talk about.
Oh yeah, we're gonna give them to you just shortly here. All right. Leukodema, white or whitish gray lesions in the oral mucosa inside of your mouth.
You guys ever open up your mouth and when it's really dry and look in there? Take a look.
Pretty. Don't do it. It's scary. Just go have a drink of water.
Just go have a drink of water. So then there's the Candida albicans. So it's a yeast infection in your mouth. So the overgrowth of yeast. So that's really, really important. And if you're taking probiotics, that could totally help as well. But brushing your teeth is the number one thing. Mm-hmm. And then
all of the periodontal diseases, right? Infections in the gums can cause bad breath, swollen red gums, bleeding, tender gums, pain when chewing. You can lose your teeth, sensitive teeth, and your gums could recede.
Right. Yeah. So saliva. So here we go. We're going to just go through this really quick. This is just good stuff to know because we want you, if you're going to consume cannabis, take care of your teeth. So saliva functions to lubricate the mouth so we can taste food, swallow, and speak. It protects the mouth, throat, and teeth from bacteria, viruses, and other microorganisms. Right. Keep your mouth moist. Low saliva levels can become a risk factor for tooth decay, cavities, and periodontal disease, and even tooth loss. So the interesting thing, these are less side effects of low saliva, but it's still an effect. Feeling thirsty, hoarseness, sore throat, tingling in the mouth, raw red tongue, cracked lips, mouth sores, and skin that's split in the mouth. So it's, basically oral hygiene for the win.
Oh yeah. This is it, folks. We're
wrapping it up. Fun Fact Friday.
You to do for years. Okay. Yes. Brush and floss twice a day. Do not go to bed without brushing your teeth.
Exactly. Yes, you can't. So here's a really cool tip and trick. So I was doing all of the things, brushing, flossing 3 times a day, but I would still wake up with really dry mouth. So I started coconut pulling, right? So I still brush, but what I do is before I go to bed, I put the coconut oil in my mouth, right? And it pulls out. You can do it in the morning. You can do it at bed. Put a blob of coconut oil in your mouth before bed, swish it around. You can either spit, but you want to leave it in your mouth overnight. And so it keeps it nice and moist. It acts as an antibacterial and antifungal, antimicrobial. And it helps. Truly, truly helps.
Sure does.
Coconut oil is really good for you too. We should get into the benefits of that another time.
Yeah. Happy.
All right.
Hey, Carrie.
Hey, Carrie Lee. We're talking about teeth.
Bye. Listen, chewing gum, sugar-free gum, it's actually really good. Yep. It's gonna prevent the signals from the endocannabinoid system that limits saliva production. You put a piece of gum in your mouth, what happens? Your mouth waters, right? It just does. It's automatic. So, sugar-free gum, good. Yeah.
Really good. Sugar-free hard candy, the sour. Just think about, you put something sour in your mouth, lemons, citrus fruit, to stimulate the saliva. And the other thing too is there are some pharmacies that carry gums and sprays that help keep the mouth moist.
Yep.
Yes.
And drink water.
Herbal teas.
Yeah. Decrease the alcohol, wine, beer, juice, and soda.
Suck on ice. Chew ice.
Overall, stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated.
Yeah.
Yep. So the last plug, because the last plug for oil pulling, I can't even talk. The last plug for oil pulling with coconut oil is that it does kill harmful bacteria in the mouth. It reduces bad breath. It can prevent cavities. It reduces inflammation and improves gum health. And so it may benefit, you all to try some of this as well as your awesome oral hygiene. So Fun Fact Friday. I guess it wasn't that fun talking about teeth, but
I thought it was fun. Sherry, I think it's really important. You have to have a nice, bright, shiny smile.
Yes. The other thing too that's so cool is they make CBD gum now.
Yeah.
Which is just interesting and just a cool concept.
I found that it melts.
It gets gooey, like
gooey. The CBD gum,
yeah. I've had actually one gum.
Yeah.
What? Wait, why is it gooey?
I don't know if it's because of the addition of the CBD and the oils into the gum itself. I don't know what it is, but it's just not like, it's not like the traditional gum where it's going to stay together. If it gets warm, it's going to be gooey
and melty. Yeah. There is one gum that I have tried that I was actually able to blow bubbles with for probably a good hour. And
that is, of course, the measure of a good piece of gum. Is you can blow a bubble, Sherry, right? Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
So, all right. And then one last Fun Fact Friday. Carrie Lee, I want to plug. She's been doing really Green Nurse Iowa. I just want to thank you so much for doing, she's been posting these really fun things. And today, if you go look in the Green Nurse, right on our page here, she posted a Fun Fact Friday about sleeping naked. Mark, you sleep naked.
You know what? I can't remember ever wearing pajamas. I have slept naked. I mean, it's a little disconcerting when you have kids sleeping in the bed with you, but hey, they got used to it. Yeah. I sleep naked. That's that. I've always done it. I can't wear pajamas, like even in the dead of winter. Like my wife will be sleeping with a complete uniform on, right? And a sweater because she's cold. I'm naked. Like it's just the way it is. And I'm telling you, there are studies that show that if you sleep naked, you will sleep better. You'll live longer and you'll be happier.
Right. So naked for the win. Everyone's going to sleep naked tonight and you're all going to be oil pulling.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. All right. So this has been awesome. It's been another awesome week with you, Nurse Mark, another AFA week.
Sherry, I just love this.
Me
Even
too.
if I do wake up 30 seconds before we have to go on.
Yeah, it's a good
rally. Make it happen.
Make it happen. Totally make it happen. And we want to make it happen for you all too. Seriously. So if you or someone you love is suffering from chronic illness, chronic disease, if you're having issues trying to sort out how to make cannabis work for you, or you want to incorporate it into your daily life, or if you're new and curious and want to have an adult use experience, We are truly here to help you learn about the endocannabinoid system and the safe utilization of cannabinoids and other progressive tools. So join us at thegreennurse.com.
Yes. And hey, thanks for stopping by, everybody. Robin and Carrie Lee and everybody else who's listening. Thank you for stopping by. Listen, we need you if you're in the healthcare space, in any part of the healthcare space. I'm not just saying licensed healthcare professional. I'm saying if you're in the healthcare space helping somebody else be healthy, listen, we can help you understand how to bring cannabis into your mix and understand how to help people use this safe and effective health tool. And so join us in the community at the Green Nurse community. That's thegreennurse.com. Sign up, join us.
Join
Want
us.
you.
We
Yeah.
want you.
Yeah.
So gosh, everyone have a fantastic, fun Friday. Be
Yeah.
safe.
And a
Be
great
smart.
weekend.
Be
Yeah.
love. Be
Gonna
the
have an AFA
change.
day. I'm gonna chill and relax today.
Good.
And
Good.
Sherry,
Yeah.
what's it all about?
Oh, Nurse Mark, I thought you would never ask. It's about living your best life and helping others do the same.
Yes. All right, everybody. See you Monday morning, bright and early. Have a good weekend.